residents of Nassau County, but we also stand together as residents of Orlando, Florida. We are all one people, and our heart goes out, and we grieve with that community as they remember their loved ones. We give them strength as they try to make sense of the senseless. This is a sad day for the people of Orlando, for the LGBT community, and for all Americans. 49 innocent lives were taken, and many more injured. Not because of anything that these people did, but because of who these people were. And because they lived in a country where diversity and freedom and liberty reign. These innocent men and women, many of them very young, were out on a Saturday night to have fun and dance. Instead, many lost their lives in a truly despicable display of hate that we cannot, that we must not tolerate in a civilized society. They leave behind thousands and thousands of family members and friends grieving their loss. As I watched the news coverage yesterday, it was truly heartbreaking as a mother and as a member of law enforcement to see the tears, the anguish, the grief of the mothers and fathers of the victims as they learned the fates of their children. This is not the first mass shooting we've seen, and it certainly will not be the last. And while we must mourn and grieve the lives of those lost, it is important that we take this moment to recommit to those things that make America the beacon of freedom, of hope, of justice, and of tolerance that makes our country great. We must stand together to reject hate and bigotry. We must stand together to reject intolerance, to reject violence, and we must reaffirm our steadfast commitment to take on hate crimes and terror using every tool at our disposal. I'm grateful to the County Executive and to the Human Rights Commission for bringing the community together on this evening to stand in solidarity with the people of Orlando, to share in their grief and their loss. I want to express my gratitude to the hardworking, brave men and women of our armed forces, police, national security, and intelligence agencies who risk so much every day to keep us safe. And I know I join everyone here praying for those innocent victims who lost their lives, for the recovery of those injured, for their families, and for all of those impacted by this horrific tragedy. Thank you.